What?
I can't be in the picture.
I don't think you'll fit.
Okay, I'm just going to ask everybody to mute, and we are live on Facebook. So excited. Hello, everybody on Spiritual Events Directory. And also, while we're here, I'm actually going to share it to my page as well. So I do know that there are a few people that would love to catch this transmission as well. Oh, look at all these beautiful faces. So excited for this. So bear with me, everybody. Oh my God, this is like the coolest thing ever. Beautiful faces. I can hear myself. All right, it is happening and I am sharing it. I just shared it. Okay, cool. So welcome everybody. I've never done this before, but it was an idea that dropped in last week, especially around, you know, everybody, but a lot of people asking about cacao. And I know that I love cacao. I love the taste of cacao. I love it, how it makes me feel. I know a little bit of the history. I know a little bit of the medicine, but it's definitely something that I would love to learn more about. And I do know that there are a lot of our queens and kings that are also in areas where you don't have access to cacao ceremonies or, you know, experiences with cacao, or maybe have ordered some cacao online like I did the first time I ever tried cacao. And it was the most horrible drink because I didn't know what I was doing. So I know that there are a few of us here. So who has done that before, made a cacao drink and been like, what have I done? This is disgusting. What is Jax talking about? She's full of it. So, so I just want to welcome you, and also everybody that is watching live as well, the live stream. This is really exciting. So what is really great about this is that even though you may not have cacao right now, you may have just spotted this live, what you can do is watch the replay when you grab some cacao. So I'm here to support you in that, and I'm here to introduce you to someone who's going to really support you, especially with the cacao journey that we will be on tonight. So I want to acknowledge everybody that is watching now and watching the replay. I want to acknowledge how incredible you are. I want to acknowledge how much of a privilege it is to be hosting this space for you, especially here when I know that there are so many gifted humans in this space. And I'm just so grateful to even have this opportunity to share this with you. I did share with you what, you know, why I decided to do this, because there you know, there's just so many people that need to know more how to actually drink and utilize this in our practices, in our day, in our rituals. And just mind me for a second. Oh my gosh, what have I done? I have, oh my God, lost something really important. Okay, that's okay. I will find it. Where are you? I did this last week as well. Okay, all good. So, but before we go on, I am going to go on, and I'm going to actually introduce you to our incredible cacao. I'm going to call you a master. I'm going to call you a goddess. I'm going to call you a queen. I'm going to call you an expert, all of the things. I actually reached out to Tess because it's important to me not to just share this medicine, but also introduce you to people who know more than I do. Because as much as that I can say that I know a lot of it, I know people that know more. So I'd love to introduce you to Tess. And Tess is actually going to be guiding us through our cacao ceremony tonight. Who has their cacao? Excellent. And yeah, Tess, take it away, sister.
Oh, thank you so much, Jax. And I love all those little titles and labels. I actually go by Cacao Mama. That's my thing. Cacao Mama. And beautiful Jax did get to experience one of my ceremonies at the Remember experience here on the Gold Coast back in November. Very, very, very powerful event. So that is where we connected, and this is where Jax had her experience of my delivery of this medicine, because it is different everywhere you go, and I have experienced different ceremonies, and everyone has their unique flair. And for me personally, it's all about a full-bodied experience of cacao, which can be very challenging online, but I'm going to do my very best. So really for me, this is just firstly an honor, absolute honor, being here and being invited by my incredible galactic soul sister, that is beautiful Jax. And later on, I'm really excited to share something very special with you all that I am launching later on this year for those who do resonate very deeply with this medicine and want to deepen their own practice. She calls you, Cacao, and you can't ignore her when she comes knocking. So like Jax also just said, we don't all have to know it all, and I certainly would not consider myself someone who knows it all when it comes to cacao. There is an ancient Aztec and Mayan medicine that was used in celebration and ceremony and has been used for thousands and thousands of years. So it used to be something where they got the whole tribe involved, from picking, the opening, the drying, the fermenting, the processing. Back then was stone. They used to grind it with stone, and they used to boil it with whatever water or liquids they really had. It was different from tribe to tribe, what they had access to at the time. And it was completely bitter, like not just, oh gosh, that's not sweet. It was like, you know, pinching in the side of your jaw type bitter. And they would add chili to it to enhance the effects of the chemical properties in the cacao. It gives us that heart-opening, expansive feeling. So that's a very brief introduction to the history, but they have found artifacts that are literally 4,000 years old that have remnants of cacao still in them. So this is ancient. This runs so deeply. And at the moment, we're seeing this enormous uprising of people bringing this beautiful medicine back into our societies and back into culture, because it's to bring about that connection again. It's to bring about the connection once more. And like I said, she calls you forward if you are here to share her and to share her with the world. You don't have to know everything about cacao, and even just dropping into that reverence for yourself, you are healing so many people without even realizing it. So just briefly, my own little journey with cacao began nearly 2 years ago now, actually, at a very powerful, my first ever retreat that I attended. I also attended my first cacao ceremony, and I had this crystal clear message that I was to sit with her. And at that time, I had no idea what that meant, but all I knew was that this had to be a non-negotiable. And it said that I was here to share her with the world. So for months and months and months on end, I sat in ceremony with cacao for 2 hours every single day, and it was my non-negotiable. And I practiced a heap of modalities to infuse her into my body and into my cells, and to use her to expand myself. And what she did for me was reconnect me. So this was at a time in my life where I knew deep down in my body I was here for something huge in this world, and I had no idea what that was. Absolutely none. I'm a mum of 5 beautiful little kids, and I was completely stuck in that state of just doing and serving everyone else. And inside of me was this fire that was burning out. And this practice alone and deepening this relationship with cacao was the thing that reconnected me. And I went, this is it. This is my purpose. So I've spent the past 2 years diving deeply with her to explore her in my own way, because she will serve you the way that you need her to. That's what she does. Cacao serves you the way that she needs you to be served in any moment. Yeah. So she's very special, very dear to my heart, and I'm completely privileged to be here sharing her with all of you tonight. So thank you, Jax. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's take a few deep breaths together and then we will launch into this gorgeous ceremony. All right, everyone close down your eyes for just a moment. Let's take 6. I'll count you through. Let's take 6 nice deep breaths together. 6 is the number of unconditional love. Inhale deep into your belly and exhale slowly. Inhale deep into your belly and exhale slowly. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And last breath, deep inhale and slowly exhale everything out, relaxing into your heart space. Now I'm going to open tonight's ceremony with an ancient Sanskrit chant. It is the opening chant to Ashtanga Yoga. And then we're going to go into the opening invocations and we'll sit with our cacao and set our intentions. And then I will take you on a shamanic spirit guide journey where you're going to ask for the guidance that you need right now from the spirit of cacao and from your own spirit guides. And then we'll come back. Jax, I'll prompt you when to start the music, my love. Okay, so you'll spend a lot of this ceremony with your eyes closed. I really like to take people very internal and very deeply inward with cacao, you know, as opposed to, say, an ecstatic dance where it's very external. For this, I feel that everyone needs to come internally. That's what's really dropping in for me right now. So closing down your eyes, and I'm going to begin the chant. Vande Guru Anam Charanarvinde Sandashita Swadmasokha Vapode Nishayase Jangalinga Yumane Samsaharam Hala Hala Mohashantye Pavahu Garushakaram Shankachakra Sitarinam Sahasra Shehesam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalin. I welcome the winds of the east, the winds that blow out the old and create the path for the new. I call upon the spirits of the owl and the hawk for strength and courage. We thank you for holding the eastern quarter of our ceremony tonight. Aho. I call upon the raging fires of the south that burn that what no longer serves us and ignite passion and desire within us. I call upon the spirits of the eagle and the wolf for their pride and keen sight. Thank you for holding the southern quarter of our ceremony tonight. Aho. I call upon the waters of the west. May they cleanse and nourish us as they cleanse and nourish all life on earth. I call upon the spirit of the serpent as she sheds her skin to make way for transformation. We thank you for holding the western quarter of our ceremony tonight. Aho. I welcome the earth of the north. May she ground us so we can grow our roots deeply and rise taller as one. I welcome the spirit of the bear for patience and resilience as we weather the winters of our own lives. We thank you for holding the northern quarter of our ceremony tonight. Aho. Great Mother Earth, we welcome you as our reminder that abundance and prosperity is all around and to give without expectation in return. We thank you for holding us through our ceremony tonight. I invite everyone to take a deep breath, drawing the energy up from the earth through their base and into their heart, and exhaling slowly. I welcome Great Father Sky, our reminder of protection and strength. He is also our reminder of benevolent courage, our bridge between the higher energies, reminding us that there is always, always a bigger vision. Together we take a deep breath, drawing the energy down from the sky, through our crown and into our heart, as we exhale slowly. I welcome the divine spirit of Cacao, our reminder of unconditional love as she dances through every cell in our bodies. We welcome her to remind us that once upon a time, love, connection, community, and tribe was all that we knew. May she work with us to open the hearts of the world once more. And may we breathe deeply from our root and from our crown into our heart space, allowing the energies of Mother Earth and Father Sky to harmonize as one as we exhale slowly. Now, beautiful Jacks, if you are still here, could you please begin the music? And it is from this space of remembrance, from the space of our heart, as we welcome the spirit of Cacao to join us, that we set ourselves an intention for this ceremony, that we ask her, show us the truth of who we really are, who we deserve to be, and allow us to feel the unconditional love that we deserve. I invite you to find for yourself a statement or two that defines who you are, without being a mother, a daughter, a wife, a husband, a businessman, a businesswoman. Who are you? And who are you here to be for this world? And as these statements drop into your awareness, into your space and into your presence, breathe them deeply into your heart and allow this energy to flow down your arms, through your hands, and into Mama Cacao. You will carry this truth to your being. As you infuse your cacao with these statements, I invite you to begin sipping. Complete this energetic circle and welcome this truth into every single part of your body. Every bone, every fiber that twists and twines. Breathing these statements into your heart and through your cacao. Continue breathing and repeating these statements to yourself. Dive deeper. Find that conviction that ripples to the depths of your core. Who you are and why you are here. Allow your presence to feel your heart expanding within. The love our bodies carry is limitless. And right now you deserve to receive for yourself. So as you begin to finish your cacao, I invite you to remain inward. Keep your eyes closed and feel her dance within. Allow her to connect you to the sky and ground you into the earth. Feel the spirits of the ancestors past. Spirits of the great teachers and ascended masters who are here tonight. Bring you into your truth and realizations. Breathe this remembrance into your core. Bring your presence to the subtle sensations that are now swirling and moving and expanding within you. Allow them to begin deep down in your base, the depths of your pelvis. As they move up to your sacral, your lower abdomen, solar plexus, your upper abdomen, and allow them to harmonize with your heart, your ever expanding heart. Breathe deeply. Exhale slowly. Now feel them slithering into your throat like the serpent. Allow them to expand into your third eye and deeply into your midbrain, the home of your soul's remembrance. Feel your crown beginning to warm, open. Allow the white light to follow this expansion of energy from your base all the way up your spine, through your neck, your mind, and out the crown of your head. Allow this beam of white light to shoot up into the night sky. Allow it to soar and burst through the edges of our atmosphere. Allow it to travel out into the stars. Allow it to create a platform out amongst the stars. A beautiful white platform. Now float up inside your beam, rising into the night sky. Float through the edges of our atmosphere, out amongst the stars. Take a moment to look around you at the beauty that is the universe we float in. Make your way further and further. Upward you go. You arrive at your platform. Stand upon it. And in front of you is a transparent moving sheath of energy. It feels warm and inviting. Now you've been here before. So without hesitation, you step forward in the field of energy. And on the other side, your feet hit burning hot sand, but it feels good. Wriggle your toes as the sand makes its way to your feet. Look up and ahead of you is a pyramid. Begin to walk towards it. Bright blue, clear sky and plain desert all around you. Feel its expansion. As you approach the pyramid, you begin to climb. The rough stone beneath your hands, feet, or up its sides. Begin to reach, and you stand upon its point, unwavering, as if nothing could shake you from this point. You look around you at the earth, mountains in the distance. Never knew that you could see so far. Then you become aware of something flying above you. A giant bird begins to descend. You're called to raise your arms. He lowers down and clasps on and lifts you into the sky. You begin to fly. The warm midday air brushing past your cheeks. Every single sensation on your body heightened. As you fly higher, you can see more and more of the earth. Your beautiful bird begins to fly you towards the mountains in the distance. The landscape beneath you, slowly shifting and changing as the climate becomes cooler as you climb higher in altitude. Around the mountains is a forest. From in between some of the trees, you can see a thin wisp of smoke. Small clearing. You realize that the smoke is coming from an old hut. As you get closer, your bird begins to descend slowly into the clearing. The air is cooler up here, and as you descend, you feel its crispness on your face, invigorating you and bringing you new life from the heat of the desert. Your bird lowers you into the clearing as your feet hit the cool grass beneath you. Look at your bird and for one moment connect eye to eye. Soul remembrance between you. She gestures you towards the hut. The rickety old hut with a broken staircase and a veranda. You make your way over and gently climb them. Ahead of you are some enormous timber doors with the most intricate, beautiful engravings that you have ever seen. They're heavy. Them open with all of your might, and you step inside. It's dark. The only light is the dancing flicker of the golden flames from the fire, gently crackling at the other end of the room. Its warmth is drawing you in. Slowly and reverently walk towards it. With each step, you feel its warmth inviting you in. For a moment, I'm completely captivated by the dance of the flames on the logs, staring in a trance, completely mesmerized. I have no idea how long you have been standing there, but you become aware of the presence of some figures in the room with you. These figures are your guides, and they are here for you now, with the spirit of Cacao to deliver to you what it is you need to know. this intention of remembering your truth and what you are here for is about to be shown to you. So I am going to leave you for just a moment to be with your guides. All you need to ask of them is what it is you need to know now. Then trust, surrender. Allow them to show you and tell you what it is that you need. Come back in just a moment. Now gently asking your guides if they have any final messages for you to share with you. And in whatever way it is that you feel called, I invite you to pay reverence to, show your guides the gratitude you have for them in taking you on this journey tonight and for showing you what it is that you needed. Once you have, and making your way back out of the hut, approaching the enormous timber doors and pulling them open once more with all your might. As you step across the threshold onto the veranda and down the rickety old stairs, you see your beautiful bird waiting for you across the clearing. She rises up. You raise your arms. And once more she clasps on and lifts you into the air. Rise higher and higher. You begin to realize the shifting colors as the sun begins to set and the sky is painted with hues of reds and oranges and pinks. Indigo blanket of the night sky beginning to make her journey across. First signs of stars beginning to appear. See the desert in the distance, the color of the sand, an incredible piece of art. And for a moment, you are flooded with an overwhelm of gratitude for the gift of life itself. Incredible abundance that is around you in every moment. Begin to approach pyramid. Your bird begins to descend. Very, very gently, she lowers you onto its point once more. Begin to descend the pyramid. This time, the stones beneath your feet and hands are cool as the warmth of the sun has left. The earth begins to quieten and return to rest. Make your way to the bottom. Once more, your feet hit the sand. Cool beneath your feet as it weaves. And you walk back across the desert. In the distance, you see the transparent waves of energy that you stepped through. Once more, you come face to face with them and step through onto your platform, met by the abundance of stars of the universe all around you. You take a deep breath, approach the edge of your platform, and you begin to float back down your beam of white light. Float all the way down through the edges of our atmosphere and down through the night sky, becoming closer and closer to Earth once more. As you approach your room, start to feel home. Following your beam back into your house, into the room, back into your body. Eyes closed, aware of your presence in the room once more. And following you is your beam. This beam is yours. This is your unique, energetic signature gifted to you from Source. Slowly, it begins to travel back down to through the night sky. And as it begins coming back to you, your body begins to fill with its divine white light. From your head, filling your chest, shoulders, your arms, your hands and your fingers. As the beam comes closer now, entire torso filling its white light, down into your pelvis, through your hips, your legs, your ankles, and as the final pieces of your beam re-enter your crown, your feet and toes. Now bringing your awareness to your crown and allowing it to close. This energy is yours. This is available to you and you alone in any given moment that you wish to call upon it. Just taking a deep breath down into the depths of your belly and exhaling with whatever sound you feel you want to express right now. Just giving your fingers and toes a little wriggle as you come back into your body. Maybe moving your neck from side to side, rocking your pelvis. Remaining deeply in your body. I'm going to close this circle tonight, keeping your eyes closed to keep this experience within as we close. I thank the winds of the east, the spirit of the owl and the hawk for holding the eastern quarter of our ceremony tonight. We release you. Aho. We thank the fires of the south and the spirits of the eagle and the wolf for their pride and keen sight. We thank you and we release you. Aho. We thank the waters of the west for cleansing and nourishing us, and the spirit of the serpent for holding our western quarter of the ceremony tonight. We release you. Aho. We thank the earth of the north and the spirit of the bear for grounding us. We thank you for holding the northern quarter of our ceremony tonight, and we release you. Aho. Great Mother Earth, Divine Father Sky, we thank you for your ever-present remembrance and for always holding us. We thank you for holding the container of this incredible ceremony tonight. Aho. And to the divine spirit of Cacao, for allowing us to experience our truth and remember the power of our heart. May you always remain with us in any moment that we may need you. Aho. When you're ready, opening your eyes and coming back.
Wow. Oh my God, I have never, ever experienced a cacao ceremony like that before. That was so beautiful. Thank you so much. Honestly, what a beautiful experience. I'm so curious to know if anyone cares to share what message you received from your spirit guides. Benny?
Hello, beautiful Sands. Are you wanting to share?
Yeah.
I just got the message, believe in yourself.
Oh, my sister, yes. Yes.
I'm feeling it in my heart and my sacral.
So beautiful. Thank you, Sands. Thank you. And Denny, you wanted to share as well, my darling. We can't hear you though, babe. I can see your mouth moving. We can't hear you. Nope. Oh. Well, maybe if you work that out, we can. Someone else like to share what their spirit guides shared? I think Denny's.
I guess I'll share.
Thanks, Shannon.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my spirit guides took me out to a creek and had me put my feet in the water. And as a reminder that just enjoy what I enjoy, to really embrace it and feel it and bring that into my life continually. And that I am, just reminded me that I am. And that they're always there for me, but they're not going to interfere. They're not going to get in my face or anything. So that was interesting.
That is so beautiful. What a beautiful experience. Oh my God. This medicine, that guidance was just magical. Denny, did you figure it out?
No.
Oh yeah, we just heard you now.
Oh, really?
Oh, there you
No,
are.
we can hear you, Denny.
Okay, you can hear. I'm using my phone, and you can hear me through my phone. How bizarre. Okay, so what I got, it was the most emotional cacao ceremony I've ever done. Thank you, Tess. That was just, I started crying. Like, the love and gratitude that I felt was just so overwhelming.
Oh, I love you so much, sister.
And then once I got to my guides, it was hand on heart. And they took the backpack from my back and said I no longer need to carry the burdens of my ancestors. And that's why I've had the struggle. That's why they explained to me I've had the struggle, because the burdens are from my ancestors. So they took it off very, very gently. And then they just showered me with brilliant white light with gold shards coming off everywhere, and told me to just be the love essence that I am, the love alchemist.
Oh, there it is. You are the love alchemist. That is what you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Denny, thank you.
That was just so beautiful. I think I'm going to cry for the rest of the night in gratitude.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Danny. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. I love you so much, sister. So much.
I love you.
Oh, Tess, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, it was just extraordinary. Oh, so we will be closing the ceremony, well, the actual session very shortly. And I would love to ask you about you. I'd love to ask you what's live for you at the moment, because that incredible ceremony is just, there has to be more of it. There must be more somewhere up your sleeves that you're not wearing at the moment.
No, I'm not wearing sleeves, but that's okay.
Your magical sleeves. Can you tell us and share with us what's live at the moment?
I will. Thank you so much. And this is the year that I now birth this into the world, because I am really realizing, and I'm going to now own this, that cacao is what I'm here to give to the world. And what I offer is incredibly unique. A lot of you on here who know me know that I lived in Southeast Asia, but Bali for 18 months, deepening this practice. And I still could not find anyone there that offers what I offer and does what I do. So launching the very first on the 4th and 5th of April is my level 1 cacao facilitation training. And this training is for those beautiful souls who feel a deep connection to this medicine. And this is the thing, she will call you. You don't need to do anything, she will call you. So it will be here on the Gold Coast. It's a two-day facilitation, and this is for anyone who maybe wants to run goddess circles and small little events of some kind, and who want to deepen their own practices and their own rituals. So that will be running April and May, and then at the very beginning of July will be level 2, and this is for people who want to take their cacao to a whole new level. We will go into the deep somatics of cacao. We'll go into incredible esoteric astral little journeys with it, and that will also be here on the Gold Coast. So everything's here on the Gold Coast to begin with, and as we pick up momentum, this is going to go global. So
yeah,
I'm incredibly excited to bring this. Thank you, Jax, and thank you to everybody. Like, this was just online, and I do currently run some small things in person, some 4-hour experiences with cacao in person. If anyone's interested, please come and find me on Facebook so you can see where they're happening.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Jax.
Thank you. And, you know, I have also in the share on Facebook, I've shared links. So if you want to get in touch with Tess, please go to the links on the post. And what this is so perfect for is those of us that already hosting circles and want to take it to the next level, right? And not just take it to another level and pretend we know something, but actually deeply honor the medicine, honor our wisdom and honor our knowledge. And that's what this is for those of you that are, it's a course, basically. You will come out of it with another skill, an upgrade. And so it will help you, you know, serve more people. So it's fantastic for that. So if that's something that you are drawn to, please go to the post on Facebook. Now, also, I do have a competition that I want to launch to celebrate cacao and to celebrate crystals, because who brought crystals tonight on the call? Excellent. Beautiful. So I have myself received this beautiful crystal, activated crystal that I get to wear in my hand, and it's made with copper, and it's just so beautiful and stylish and gorgeous. And I am going to gift one of these away. So with the beautiful Saskia Bauer has actually made these, and she hand makes these. I'm going to gift that, as well as a bag of my favorite cacao to celebrate. Now, the way that you actually get to enter or have a chance to win this beautiful ring, it won't be this one because that's mine. Hands off, please. Hands off. But there will be another, which is so magnificent. They're activated, they're charged, and these are fantastic for facilitating with and doing your magic. I will, if you go to the post on the Facebook and share this transmission and tag who you also believe would love to sit in the ceremony that you just sat in, because the replay is going to be so potent. I feel like this transmission is particularly going to be great for replays. And so if you want this and the cacao, right, this week for the next 4 days, share it and tag someone that would also love to sit in the ceremony that you've just experienced. So I'm going to be closing it off soon, but just a big reminder for those of you that are on the Sunshine Coast, the link that is in the post is for our Awakened ceremony, which is extraordinary. It's wild, it's crazy, it's beautiful, it's transformative. It'll be on the Sunshine Coast on the 15th of February. Now, here's the special piece. The link is to celebrate love. So you're actually getting 2 tickets for the price of 1.5. So I would jump on that, because that link will be null and void very soon, in a couple of days. So if you're wanting to experience Awaken, come along to that. Also, any of you that are wanting to come or in for more information about the Awaken retreat, that is closing soon as well. And also, next week, I want to quickly announce that it's going to be a little bit different. So jump and watch us live on the Spiritual Events Directory, because I'm bringing a psychic on board who's going to be reading for you in the moment. So it's just going to be, come on, ask your questions, and she's going to do readings for you live for a whole hour. So thank you again, Tess, for your beautiful presence.
You are so welcome, beautiful Jax. Thank you.
Thank you. And everybody that has joined us live, thank you. And we are excited to serve you again very, very soon. We love you. Bye.